Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Evan White makes his big league debut right after this. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly
Leading
ball,
off tonight
judging
for
by
Seattle.
his stats this year. He is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. In there for strike one, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's gone 2 for 5. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Nice try, a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mariners are down in order. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Crawford has it, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Gordon able to get there. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Angel digging in now for the Mariners. Domingo Santana.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Santana.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
This is popped up. And there's out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you can pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Nice a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Evan White. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. White is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Anthony Rendon. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's Justin Upton now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box, Joe Adell. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Vero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Kevin Smith will be next. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. Grounded foul off to the right. 3 runs already home here. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
9-11.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Pujols scores. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Please. Now,
so a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. David Fletcher will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball is crushed down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Simmons at third. Trout stands at second. No outs. Line drive to center field. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. In to score, the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Baseman, number 6.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. And they're runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Left fielder, Justin.
Stepping in now,
Upton.
Justin Upton. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Play ball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joe
right
Adell.
fielder.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Smith is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can...
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mike Trout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is there. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right.
Archer.
3. 3. Out. 3. 3. Out. Out. Take out. 3. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. Take out. 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 3. Take out. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 54.
3. Out. That's 1-4.
Here's D. Gordon now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Rendon is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mallex Smith.
Mallex Smith the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
In for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And it's fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. Fouled off.
Nice try,
and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
To first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
15-0 the final in this one. The Los Angeles Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Hyunjin Ryu earns win number 4 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Marco Gonzalez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.